What's up, y'all? Hello, hello, hello. I am Jenny Lynn Curry. Welcome to my kitchen. If you guys had smell-o-vision, I would let you smell, but you don't. So, I just finished making some blueberry organic, by the way, organic and clean blueberry chaffles. I'm going to put the recipe up on TikTok. Y'all up there will have it here shortly. But they turned out super, oh my God. I got stuff on it. But anyway, don't they look beautiful? That last one got a little crunchy because it was dark, or because it was the last bit. But aren't they so pretty? And I'm going to make a cream cheese glaze to go over the top of them because I think it needs a little sweetness to it. The blueberries I had were a little bit on the tart side. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hopping on. My name is Jenny Lynn Curry. If you've never met me, welcome. Let me know new down in the comments. Today is weigh-in Wednesday. Whoa. And I weighed in today. So, you know, like, I'm only supposed to do it once a week. Ricky allows me to weigh myself once a week on Wednesday. However, during Reboot, he lets me weigh in on Sunday and then weigh again or I have to weigh in Monday morning, because I don't like the scale on Sunday. But I have to weigh in Monday morning and then weigh again in on Wednesday. So 60 hours of fasting. I lost 5.2 or 5.4. So I'm super excited about that. I do not trust the scale though, y'all. Because I was one of those people who literally just obsessed about the scale. I still do now. And hence the reason I'm only allowed to do it on Wednesdays. Because it got to the point where I was weighing myself multiple times a day. Anybody else like that? Anybody a slave to the scale? Because yeah, that's me. I will be the first to call myself out. But it's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I lost, what did I say, 5.2 or 5.4 pounds? I can't remember. It's up on my thing upstairs. But I do take pictures and I take measurements so that I can see the progression, because I think that's way more powerful than the scale, especially when you're doing keto, because keto's fat loss, right? It's not necessarily weight loss. And so when you lose fat, you lose density. You don't lose the amount of weight, the fat goes away, right? So you lean out, not so much lose weight on the scale. So it's kind of a trick. You have to kind of play on your mind a little bit. And one thing that I have learned during this 21-day challenge that I'm doing is that I was still very much involved with the scale, even though I was only weighing myself once a week. And if I even gained an ounce or even a pound or anything like that, it was bad, y'all. It was really bad. And it would knock my mental, drop my mental health down for days. It would just get me, right? And then I was like, well, if I'm doing all this stuff and none of it's working, then why am I doing it? I'm just going to eat all of the things. And it was this huge tailspin of crapola, right? Anyway, so first of the year, I decided enough is enough. I know that I feel the best when I'm on keto. I know that I feel the best when I'm drinking ketones. Sorry, I'm like having a hot flash all of a sudden. And I know my thyroid works best when I'm doing the ketogenic diet. So I jumped on this 21-day challenge. It's clean eating, drinking a gallon of water a day, walking outside for 30 minutes. I think that's it, right? And so it's super, super easy, right? the problem that I had when I was doing it on my own is my face is skinny. Thanks. I am getting these like cheekbone line things. I was on a video call yesterday and I was like, is that a shadow? What is that? It was funny. I guess you had to be there. Anyway, so when I restructured my mind, so to speak, and I said, okay, I'm going to do clean keto because I know that's what makes me feel the best. And that's what makes my brain work the best. That's what makes me sleep the best. That's what makes me the best mom and the best wife, because then I'm not biting everybody's heads off, right? A little bit. So when I started this clean eating on the 1st, I thought it was going to be super, super difficult because, y'all, I hate figuring out what to cook for everybody. I will, because that's what I have to do, right? We have a huge family. I have to cook for them. We can't just go out for dinner all the time. Plus, our restaurants here aren't open except for to go. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So, as you guys are jumping on, I didn't even say this. As you guys are jumping on, if you see that little red live button, if you will drop live down in the comments, let me know where you're coming in from. And if you are new to me, drop new down below. If that little red live button isn't there, that means you're watching on the replay. Completely fine. Just write I miss you down below because you missed us. Anyway, I digress. So I started this 21-day challenge on the 1st. I'm down almost 10 pounds. And y'all, I know that doesn't sound like a lot. And to me, it's not a lot, right? To me, it feels like I lost a hair. You know, like it feels like somebody took my hair out of my head and that was it, right? But I have to keep reminding myself that it's not about the weight on the scale. It's about the fat loss, the muscle contouring, the body contouring, right? And so when you put clothes on and they're not super clung to your body, right? Like I wouldn't have worn this shirt before because it was tight to me. And so you have to keep reminding yourself of those things. But one of the things that the Clean Eating Challenge has done for me is the meal plans are done. Like, I don't have to plan out an entire week or month of meals. I don't have to do that anymore. Can I get a hallelujah for that? I mean, like, hello. I don't have to try and figure out how to make everything work, or how many calories and carbs and macros are in every single thing that I do, because it's done for me already. You guys are so cute. Thank you. Oh, maybe the compliments are what's getting me all fired up. Like, I'm hot. What is happening right now? Oh, you guys are so cute. Your face looks like 30 pounds down. Go back to video before first. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it now. I'm gonna have to go look. Anyway, so the one thing that if you don't get anything else out of a challenge, but making your life easier, that's exactly what the 21-day clean keto challenge did for me. Because what they do is they set up a meal plan for you. They have special meal plans. They have regular keto meal plans. They have kids keto meal plans. Hello, your children. And you can eat off the kids menu. It doesn't matter. So you've got regular keto meal plans. You've got kids keto meal plans. You've got over 50 meal plans. You have a vegan meal plan. If you are somebody who's trying to do vegan keto, we actually have a published author who's published like 8 keto recipe books that's doing our vegan recipe and meal plans. Like, you just get in the group and you have access to all of her stuff, and you didn't have to pay for all of her stuff. You just had to get in the group, right? I was like, what? Anyway, so you get all of those meal plans. You can work off of any of those meal plans. If Monday you want to do Meatless Monday, great. Grab a vegan recipe. If you want to do chicken nuggets with the kids on Tuesday? Great. Cook off the kids' menu on Tuesday. You want to have crab stuffed, what were those things? Crab stuffed zucchini boats? Great. Get it off of the 50 and over meal plan, because 50 and over, if you didn't already know that, you need more protein. Did you know that? So if nothing else, I mean, just the access to the meal plans and the grocery list that you didn't actually have to do. Like, here's the funny thing. When you start the challenge, you actually get a document that where you categorize everything that you have in your pantry. You go through your pantry, write down everything that you have so that it makes it super easy when you need to go to the grocery store. You look over the grocery list, see what you already have, and only get what you need to keep moving forward. I was like, are you kidding me? My husband was loving that, to go through all of our fridges and our freezers and figure out what was really in there so that we can actually rotate it through and get it all used before it goes bad. Like, he was on cloud 9. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Are you nuts? But he was very much into doing that. I'm like, more power to you, honey. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. So the 21-day clean keto challenge, I always mess it up, is 21 days. It starts on the 31st of this month. It'll go through the 20th of February. It comes with all of the different meal plans. It comes with daily accountability. It comes with twice a week coaching calls that actually you get to get your questions answered. Like, I didn't even know. This is stuff that I didn't even know. This one I didn't even know. When we reboot, because I come from a medical background, right? I'm a medical assistant. I did all of the lab work and all of that kind of stuff, right? I used to be a phlebotomist. So coming from that field, when somebody would say a fasting, that meant water to me. Like, fasting meant nothing by mouth, right? And so when we started doing Reboot and it had ketones and electrolytes, I'm like, what the heck? This is not fasting. What are you all doing? But the more and more I learned, it's a supported fast, right? It's not enough to really be any substance, but it is to keep you at this level, right? But what I didn't know until Thursday, what day is today? Wednesday. What I didn't know until last night, I found this out last night, is while you're rebooting, if you have a headache, and I'm like, eat some pink salt, have some more electrolytes, drink some more water. You can do two things actually to help you. So you can soak your feet in Epsom salts to help with your magnesium level, and you can actually drink dill pickle juice while you're fasting if you get a headache. I didn't know that. I thought we could not have pickle juice while on a fast. So, I mean, even I'm learning stuff, guys, and I've been teaching you guys for the last 2 years. So it's just super, super, super exciting. So clean keto, you're probably like, oh my God, she's going to make me count all of the things and weigh all of the things. No, this is the difference. Okay, so you have strict keto, right? Where you count every single macro, right? And you cannot go over any of your macros. Your straight focus is to hit the macros, right? Then you have lazy dirty keto, where you don't count anything, but you know you stay under 20 to 25 carbs a day, but you don't care if it's like dirty carbs, right? So if it fits your macros, it's kind of like that. So like, what's a good example? So if you were to get zero chocolate, that's a bad idea. What are these? Let's see. These are Quest hazelnut protein bars. This has a protein blend, soluble, this is a perfect example. Soluble corn fiber, let's see. A bunch of, it's sunflower lectin, So the soy, there's a bunch of stuff in here that technically if you were doing clean keto, you should not have, right? But because it fits your macros, if you do the numbers, it's 14 dietary fiber and 5 sugar alcohol. So you've got 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So you're looking at 4 net carbs for 2 of these little squares, right? So if you were doing a dirty, lazy keto, this would fit your macros. And this would probably be something that you would consider to eat, correct? Anybody have these in their cupboard? So with clean keto, all of the numbers are done for you. Part of the meal plan, it literally will tell you, I don't have it here with me, but part of the meal plan at the top of every single recipe will have all of the macros. But the great thing about it is you don't have to count them. You don't have to track them because our coach already has done that, right? So all you have to do is eat 3 meals a day, right? So you're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you don't normally eat breakfast, fine, don't. Start with lunch, okay? And the first week, you're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No snacking in between. You eat breakfast and your snack, lunch and your snack, dinner and your snack. No snacking in between. The next week, you will do lunch and dinner. No snacking in between, but no breakfast. The third week, and this is why we do it this way, the third week, you can choose whatever you want to do, but the first few days, if you decide to reboot with us, you will be rebooting, which means you'll be fasting for 60 hours. Okay? So, with all that said, it makes it super, super, super easy. Recipes, meal plans, grocery lists, our accountability, our twice a week coaching calls, all of that stuff to help get you where you want to go. Break through those plateaus if you're at a plateau. Break through that stall if you're in that stall. If you're like me, and let's just say that from like probably September, when we found out the kids weren't going back to school, until December 31st, Mama ate all the things, y'all. I ate all the things. All the things, okay? And just between you, me, and the 1,000 other people that I'm sure are going to see this, I haven't said this out loud to anyone. Ha! I have not said this out loud to anyone. Oh, it's going to make me cry. Ah! So when I started keto and I started ketones, I lost 56 pounds pretty fast, right? Last summer, when my thyroid stopped working, I kind of hid a little bit. I hid from you guys, I hid from my family, I hid from my friends, and I hid from you guys. Took my scale away. Because when my thyroid stopped working and I was sleeping all the time and my hair started falling of the things, what I didn't tell you was I gained those 56 pounds back plus 11 more. So when I started this challenge at the beginning of the year, I was at my new highest weight ever. So, if you are there, if you are in that place, just know I know how that feels. I know how doing all the work and getting to a place where you actually feel good about yourself feels, and then getting back to where you don't want to be I know how that feels. But I also know how good it feels when you get back on the train and you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. So, I'm fogging up my glasses, y'all. So, I just want you guys to know, like, this last year was hard. It was hard on all of us, right? But I refuse to let 2021 be harder. I'm not going to do it. And so I started to focus myself and to get myself back on track. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So if you guys want to do it with me, it starts on the 31st. I will be 110% committed to you guys because I need this as much for me as I'm sure you do for you. Because I know it was super hard. But I will tell you, this challenge laid it out so simply. And it was so easy for me to just pick up and say, okay, this is the recipe we're going to do today. Okay, this is the meal we're going to do today. And if I didn't want to cook, it was okay because I had a step-by-step recipe. And I gave it to Ricky and I said, I'm not cooking today, but I need you to do this. And he followed the recipe. That day he made chili. Because even if it's only your journey and even if the rest of your family isn't wanting to do it with you, I guarantee you they try some of these meals and they're going to eat them. I don't care if you tell them it's keto. I don't care if you just say, hey, I just printed this recipe offline. Do you want to make it with me? I don't care. Because I'm telling you guys, they're so good. Like, I know I can cook. I know I'm a really great cook and I can throw some serious food down. But when you when you cook with clean ingredients, you cook with organic fruits and vegetables, you cook with grass-fed meat, you cook with organic cage-free eggs, it brings a whole new taste to those meals. And it's so easy. It's literally step by step by step. And so I'm super, super excited. I had to go through the challenge before I could invite anybody. And so otherwise I would have invited you guys all for this challenge with me because believe me, I needed some accountability. But I'm super, super, super psyched to let you guys join and be part of it with you in February. Because I'm telling you, those it's almost 10 pounds that I'm down since the 1st. But I will tell you, the mindset shift and the rededication to my goals and the rededication to my health, that means more, way more than anything else. Like, the number on the scale is great to see it come down finally instead of going back up. But to feel that dedication come back and to feel that life again, that means way more. So if you guys want to join me in February, it starts on the 31st. I knew that was going to happen. It starts on the 31st of January. He's barking because the kids are home. Duke! Dookie! There you go. There we go. Anyway, so it starts on the 31st of January, if you guys can still hear me because they're still barking. And you have to have your kit ordered because you need a kit to be part of the thing. You have to have your kit ordered by Sunday.
Mom, can we go back?
Hold on. You have to have your kit ordered by Sunday because and just make sure that you have it for us to start with you on the 31st. But if you guys want in on that I know, dog life, right? Oh, geez. Drop 21, drop the number 21 down below, and I will get you all of the information, and I'll get you everything that you need to get started. It requires 2 boxes of ketones and a box of Mitoplex. Personally, having gone through it and knowing that I drink at least 2 Mitoplex a day, I would highly suggest getting 2 boxes of ketones and 2 boxes of Mitoplex, just because it doesn't matter how keto or non-keto you are. More than likely, when you start doing the clean keto, you will have a touch of keto flu, and it will make it way better if you have more electrolytes. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm done crying. I'm done with all of the things. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support and love. I was feeling it even through the tears. I did not you're the first people I've told about that whole situation. So my husband knows because it's written on my bathroom mirror, but I haven't told anybody. I haven't even told my team. However, some of my team is on here, so they don't know. But anyways, I love and appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much for the love and appreciation as always. And come join me again later. Bye.